So you see all these people really successful in property, and that's all very well and good, but how do you get involved in property with zero knowledge in the first place? That's exactly what I'm going to be covering in today's video. So I'm actually filming this from one of my properties down in Essex today, and there's no way without the knowledge that I've accumulated over the better part of a decade, I'd be able to purchase this £175,000 property for just £15,000. So how do we do it? First of all, we need to go through process of elimination. When you've got so many decisions to make, you end up getting what is known as decision fatigue. If you look at property investment strategies, there are 10, 20, there's actually over 100, but the core ones, there's going to be 10 to 15 property strategies, and you need to eliminate those. Let me help you out with this. If you're at the beginning of your journey, you're probably going to eliminate most and end up with just 4 strategies to look into. This is going to be buy to let, deal packaging, rent to rent, and lease options. So what you need to do is go out there and research these 4 and eliminate 3 of them so you can find the one you're going to double down on. So the next thing you need to do is go out there and immerse yourself in free content. You don't need to go out there and invest straight away. And remember, as cringy as this is, it is a journey. It's not a race to get there as quickly as possible. There are no winners based on that. So my recommendation is read at least 3 to 5 books. I'll put a link below to Amazon where you can pick up some books there. Full transparency, I'll get about 7 pence or something if you end up buying a book through there. It's an affiliate link, but they are really good books, and I've read all of those books on the list, and they are really helpful to start your journey. And of course, use YouTube. I'd recommend watching a minimum of 5 videos of 5 different people. Now, I'd love to say just listen to my YouTube, but the reality is you might listen to me and go, actually, I don't relate, I don't really like him, I don't like the content, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to take it personally. There's going to be different people, 4 different people on this platform. But watch 5 videos because you'll learn a lot of information, but also you'll get a good idea if you resonate with the individual or not, and you think you can actually invest in yourself and this person to move yourself forward. Out of those 5 people, you'll probably decide on 1 or 2. So I'll assume me and another person, right? No, you'll decide a couple of people and then research them. What I mean by this is watch more of their videos. Do you relate? Do you learn a lot from them? Jump on Trustpilot and watch some of their webinars. Now, fair warning, don't expect it to all be 5-star reviews. I'd almost think that that would be a bit weird, right? Expect some negative. As people is building a business, they're not all going to be 100% reviews from customers. But my recommendation is read 1-star reviews about them. You know, when were they and what was they saying? Was it just a customer being a bit of a bitch, or was it actually the person? And also, don't just take 5-star reviews, as in I ask people for reviews all the time, and you'd like to think if you're asking people, they're going to give you 4 or 5 stars. But my recommendation is actually read the reviews. Is it saying, yeah, great course, or top effort, or something like that? Are they deep, meaningful reviews that you can look into and go, yeah, this is a person I actually want to work with? And then book into one of their free webinars or video sales letter, or jump on a call with them and see if this is somebody that you can actually work with on an ongoing basis. So next point is a bit of a bone of contention in the education world, and that's whether you should invest in yourself or not. Now, I am massively biased about this because I actually teach people around deal packaging and buy to lets and building their portfolio. So take that with a pinch of salt. You know, I do have a vested interest in investing because I've got an education company, but I think that people should invest in themselves. I've invested hundreds of thousands now in myself, my team, my business partner, Dan Buchan, and we've really done that to help accelerate our growth. And I think there's a really good reason why the pro athletes, the best athletes in the world, invest heavily in coaches, mentors to squeeze themselves into that next one. And some of the poorest people in the world have on Facebook that they learnt from the school of hard knocks. Now, I'm not saying everyone that invests in their education is a massive success and everyone that doesn't is a loser, but I do think there's a strong correlation of investing in yourself. And I'm sure you've heard the phrase that you are the best investment that you can make, or the best investment you can make is in yourself. So Personally, I don't just think education is the way. I think accountability and mentoring, because there's only so much you can learn and you string it out in the theory, but a mentor helps you practically apply that to your personal situation and help you accelerate. If you're in a situation, because another way of doing this is, if you're in a situation where you've got a couple of 100,000, you want to learn, but in that practical sense, then you can look into joint venturing with people. So for example, we at Aspire, we do a earn and learn program where if somebody's got 100,000 or more to invest, you can invest that money, get a great return on your investment, and then we invite you to learn the process as we're going along with that. So if you have got 100K, put earn and learn in the comments right now. And if you want to get educated, put education in the comments right now. But I'm a big believer in this, that you should invest in yourself based on where you want to be, not based on your current situation. And when I sort of think about it in theory, it's kind of imagining your future and the best version of yourself and the financial freedom and everything you've got around that, and deciding, is that future worth the investment of X amount of money? And if it isn't, great, don't make that big jump. But if it is, you are robbing yourself of a future, or a potential future that you can step into. The next stage from this is taking massive action, okay? And not being scared to get out there. So I know I've just said about education, but what you need to be really careful of is to not become a course junkie. Now, as I said, I've invested hundreds of thousands in my education now, but I've also implemented it, and that has been over about 7 to 8 years of investing in my education, implementing and scaling to the next level. I've heard of people that have invested close to 100,000 but not got a single property, not taken action on it. So this is why I like doing the research with people's free content first, because you get a really good idea about who they are, their values, their content, the way they communicate, and this is somebody that ultimately is going to kick your ass into taking action and getting results. So to go a bit in the minutiae of that action, number one, in your area, once you've got your strategy, your education, your action steps, you need to focus on the criteria of the properties around you. This is going to be based on your criteria and your potential investors' criteria. Number two, you focus on the money first, not the property. Despite what a lot of people say, you do not ever focus on the product or service first. In every business, you focus on the money, you focus on your investors' criteria, and then you become a personal shopper, either if they're loaning you money, joint venturing, or you're packaging on the deals, or trading on the deals, and you go out and take action on that basis. When you're out there taking this action, do not be scared of making mistakes. Some of the most successful people I know out there, if you think about Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, not that I know them, and other massive successful people that I do know, you never focus on perfection, you focus on improvements. So don't be worried about going out there and getting everything perfect out there. So that is the angle that I would take. Start with the free content, immerse yourself, process of elimination as you're going through, and then find the right trainer and mentor to invest yourself in. And that's pretty much it. If you get started and you go down that track, can you guarantee your success? Absolutely not. But you are massively and dramatically improving your odds of success in this sector, and that's all you can really do. And if this is one of the 5 channels you're getting the most value from, it would help me massively if you hit the like, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.